Hi there, Scorpio. This is going to be a quick message of whatever comes out. So this is for the sun sign of Scorpio. If you have your rising, north node, moon, Venus, or a lot of placements in Scorpio or in your 8th house, then this could be a message for you. Please only keep in mind to take in what resonates and leave the rest behind. There's maybe only a little message that you might connect with you, and maybe that's all you need to hear. These readings are also timeless, so you can come back and listen to them time after time, and it could remind you of another thing that maybe you had on your mind, or another message that you might need to hear. So with that being said, let's get started. You got Neptune. So the planet of Neptune, it rules over Pisces, and it has to do with the 12th house. So this planet usually it's a ruler of Pisces, and it's at home in the 12th house. So this planet represents the archetype energy of illusion and mystery. So maybe at the moment you could be feeling real dreamy. You could be going through phases where you just don't feel like even real. Things can be a little murky. There is a sense of illusion here, or maybe even mystery for some of you. Neptune is a slow spiral of time and energy. Things that shape and shift and change as they get sucked into Neptune's whirlpool. This planet draws from imagination and exists the strongest with our dreams. For some of you, you could be having real vivid dreams. Maybe you could be dreaming a lot if you're not the person that usually dreams a lot. Or it's also for another group of you telling you that you need to pay attention to your dreams. There could be some kind of messages that you could be receiving there. And with the 6th house here, which has to do with your daily routines, it has to do with your health, it has to do with your with service of others, what you bring and what you nurture around you from on a day-to-day basis. So with the 6th house, yeah, you could be dealing with, it's associated with Virgo. So maybe you could be dealing with a Virgo or even a Pisces. So if you pulled this card, maybe you might find yourself suddenly capable of bolstering daily routines that support your health and well-being. For you may find yourself in need of one. Maybe for some of you, it could be a reminder to get a checkup, maybe, or check in with your mental self. Also, maybe paying attention to your body. There is a strong message here of maybe you've been just working a lot and maybe taking care of others, but it's also good to stop and pay attention to what your body is feeling. A lot of the times, I know Virgo just goes and goes and goes and doesn't think about what they're feeling within them, because they're so busy focused on the other people's needs and fixing them, that they forget to fix themselves. Also, even mentally, even when it comes to mental strength as well, making sure that your mental and your body is aligned, that you feel okay. So maybe a question that you can ask yourself is, what are ways that you can help nurture your loved ones and your community and even yourself? What are some healthy habits that can make your body and mind feel a little bit more secure? What are some of the physical comforts you can build up to create a safer and healthier world for yourself and for others? So those are questions that you could be asking yourself, or you should be asking yourself around this time. And as far as Neptune, so maybe if you It's time to check your mental and emotional space to ensure you are feeling grounded. So again, this is maybe you feel like there's an energy here of you feeling mystery and a lot of illusions. You could be seeing a lot of things. Maybe you could be working a lot and you're not just thinking. There's a lot of emphasis in mental thinking and with your health. So you could be struggling with your mental health at the moment. So it's asking you here to take time and check in with your mental and emotional space, and making sure that you feel grounded within yourself. It's okay to enjoy your daydreams, but make sure you aren't using them to escape your reality. Maybe there's a lot of fantasy thinking here, daydreaming. When Neptune is around, things will not always be as they appear. So be sure you know how to swim before you jump into its dark waters. So maybe that's another message for another one of you, to make sure that you check in with yourself before you jump into anything that you may seem to not be able to get out of in the future. So you also have the Mastery of Coins. So this is the Queen of Coins here, the Queen of Pentacles. So she is a very nurturing person. I have a feeling, because you also, when this came out, also the 8 of Coins and then the 10 of Coins came out. There's something that you're working a lot towards, and you're working towards your stability. You're working to build something, a home, or it could be that you're busy being a parent, nurturing others and taking care of others. This is somebody that is very self-sufficient and that's very grounded, and that know what the people around them that need to be taken care of, they know exactly what they need, so they are busy taking care of others, nurturing. You could be a mother of 6, but there is a lot of hard work that you are focused on, and there's also a feeling of knowing that it makes you happy. It makes you happy to be able, it fulfills your heart to be able to work and nurture others here. So let's see what else wants to come out. Maybe there is somebody that is in your energy that you're arguing a lot with, or somebody that just wants to be right at all cost. Maybe there is a sense of somebody shutting you out, or there could be a fear of a financial fear here. So that's why you're working hard. There is also maybe a sense of disappointment, and that could come from the Neptune energy that you could be embodying. But you need to know that there is a new, maybe there could be a new emotional connection that's coming in that will make you happy, that will make you emotionally happy. Maybe you can tie this in with your daily routines, with yet being able to daydream and making sure you don't dwell into always being right, or going into the dark of thinking that you're being shut out from certain people, or you're just disappointed about certain things. Maybe there's things here that you don't want to see, and you kind of would rather think of other things and kind of have a fantasy in your mind going as far as your daily routines. And maybe that's why this is reminding you to make sure that you are taking the time to sit and reflect and think and get grounded with yourself. You have the Queen of Pentacles here, so you could make sure that you're coming back into reality when it comes to your daily routines, and that will bring you a new sense of emotional well-being when it comes to your daily routines. So maybe there's a sense of you working hard on just keeping your mind in a positive note, while still taking care of others, while still taking care of yourself. There is a completion here. So you just completed a cycle of maybe of difficulties, and you're ready to start a new journey, one that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled, with leaving any disappointments behind. You're leaving anything that's made you feel, you're leaving anything that makes you feel poor, anything that makes you feel disappointed. You're willing to work hard for what you are going to go for, which I sense here is something that just makes you emotionally fulfilling in your daily routines. Another advice card could be is that you see certain things clearly already, how they should be. Maybe in the past certain things fell apart, but you see clear now. And usually when things fall apart is because there is a better way to build a new stable structure that's not gonna just fall apart when the wind comes. There is a lot of you thinking of what you have dealt with in the past, what needs to grow and what needs to be left behind. Or maybe for another group of you, this is a reminder of you. This is a reminder that you need to be able to forgive yourself. With the Judgment card here, there's a sense of liberation here, forgiving others, forgiving yourself for any past wrongdoings or anything in the past, and just coming into a new phase of your life and being renewed emotionally now with the new clarity that you have here. A new sense of clarity that's going to be coming to you, along with the new emotional fulfillment here. And just take the time to kind of look back and see the plants, the seeds that you have planted, whether emotionally in daily habits or whatever they are, that what is not growing, leave those behind and focus on what is growing. It's time to look and see and reflect on yourself and see how much you have grown. See how much you have changed from the past. Maybe there's a sense of you needing to do that. You've just been doing, helping others, or you're just working so hard that maybe it's a time to just sit and reflect for a little bit. Take a break and then get started on your new journey. You've been freed. You've been freed from old cycles. You are liberated here. There's a sense of judgment that there is awakening here, that is awakening you to be able to come to a full closure of the past cycles that you have been repeatedly on, like a hamster wheel. And you are now, this is an indication of letting you know that you are now ready to seek what emotionally fulfills you. So that is what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this connected with you, and don't forget to comment, share, subscribe. I hope you connected with this with one or two little messages at least. Thank you so much, and have a great night. Bye.